weeks of controversy surrounding the Los Angeles Dodgers' decision to honor the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. The self-described queer and trans nuns group has been called out for being a hateful anti-Christian group who have mocked Jesus. The Dodgers originally invited the group, then they got pushed back and disinvited them. Eventually they apologized and invited them back. So Pride Night festivities will take place on Friday, and those who are against it will be protesting it with prayer. So take a look at this. It's called a prayerful procession at Dodger Stadium. Worship music and featured speakers. It's taking place at Dodger Stadium parking lot number 13. And to talk more about this, I want to bring in Jesse Olguin, founder of Lexit, Latinos Exiting the Democrat Party. Jesse, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me on, sister. Thanks for giving us a spot.
Tell us about the message that you want to send on Friday.
We just want to send a message that as Catholics and Christians, we're offended, we're outraged that the Dodgers would invite this group, like you said, as they mocked Jesus, as they mocked Christians. It's just a total disgrace for the Dodgers to invite them, especially, too, because a lot of the Dodgers fans are Latinos over here in LA. And as everybody knows, most Latinos are Catholic and Christian. So we're highly offended. Mostly all the churches that we're in contact with, they're angry. They're all in. So we got to show we're tired of them, the persecution against Christian, disrespect to our faith.
You guys expect to have hundreds of people out there, from what I understand, right? Do you think that the Dodgers gave you this parking lot to appease you?
We heard that they weren't happy about it because at first it was supposed to be a march. We were going to do a prayer march, and that they were going to have to shut down Sunset. So they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to do that. It's going to like cause a big old hassle. So that's why we heard that's why they gave us the stadium. But we heard that they're not happy about it. But probably a little bit of that because they seen that outrage over here in Los Angeles. People are really angry at the Dodgers for doing this to Christians.
So Lexit has a big following, right? It's a very big Latino conservative movement. You live in California. Why did you decide to start it?
Lexit? I was just tired of the left and the fake media just manipulating Latinos, using race to manipulate us, because most Latinos are Catholic or Christian. We love God. We're conservatives. And a lot of Latinos are conservative. They just don't know it. So we just go and we show them that you're pro-life, right? You're pro-God. You're pro all that, pro-Second Amendment. And so we show them, and most Latinos are like, yeah, we're conservative. And also we're just trying to save America from socialism, from this evil radical left. Because to me, the left, they're not even the same as 5 years ago. They're just totally radical. They're not the same Kennedy Democrats anymore. So like I always say, I didn't leave the Democrat Party left me. They're just so radical, and we love America. We love God.
Do you think this message is resonating with more and more Latinos? Because, I mean, for years, you kind of just alluded to that, you know, the Latinos have been told that democracy means Democrat, even though, as you just said, traditionally Latino values align more with conservative values. But do you think that the message is starting to resonate with more Latinos, your message?
Definitely. And you see it speaks for itself, the numbers. You can see the numbers going up for Latinos. And we have a lot to do with that, Lexit. And it's because, too, a lot of it has to do with my story. People know I was an ex-gang member. Went to California, shot and paralyzed. Ex-lifelong Democrat. Many of our team members were just everyday Latinos. And then they see them and they can relate to us. They like us, and then they like our faith. And like I said, because most Latinos are conservative, especially right now we see what they're grooming with children, the child mutilation. Parents are just fed up. People are starting to see it, and they're just the Democrats themselves. They're just seeing the economy, inflation. They see what they're doing to us during the lockdowns. Just so many. You pick a name of issue, and the Democrats are just doing terrible in it. And people are fed up, and then they're seeing, because like you said, it's always people, we grow up, minorities, blacks and Latinos, we grow up automatically thinking we're Democrats because they say that the Democrats are for the minorities and the Republicans are for the rich, right? So we're showing them that ain't true, that this ain't the same Democrat Party. These are just radical leftists, and we're conservatives.
Well, I appreciate you for using your voice, especially in a place like California. Before we wrap up, tell us about this event for people watching us in California right now. Where is it exactly on Friday? What time do people need to show up if they want to be there to support you?
It's going to be at Dodger Stadium on parking lot 13. It's right there next to Vince Scully Avenue. It's right there. The Dodgers, like I said, parking lot 13. It's many Christian churches, Calvary, Victory Outreach, Praise Chapel. We have so many Catholic organizations and churches also. And we're just going to be all united. We're putting away all our theological differences, all the different denominations, Catholic, all that stuff, putting it just aside, just showing that our solidarity and our love for Christ, and that we're outraged that the Dodgers would invite this Christian mocking group, disgusting group, to the stadium. And we're Dodger fans. But I was a diehard Dodger fan too.
The event is at 3 p.m.